What's going on, everybody? James Largo here, the Cichlid Shack, thecichlidshop.com. Follow us on the Instagram and Facebook at the Cichlid Shack. How's everybody doing today? We're out here in the fish room in the Cichlid Shack doing water changes today, and I've had many requests asking me how I go about doing my water changes in the Cichlid Shack. I do not have any kind of fancy water change system. I'm not going to say it's completely old school, but lots of guys use it. I do not use a gravel vac anymore. Very rarely. I do sometimes if it, I do have gravel in some of my tanks, but it's very, very thin. Most of my tanks, however, are now bare bottom. And the way I do water changes is with this here pump right here. It is a Rio Plus Aqua Pump 3100. I got it hooked to your average, it's like a garden hose. It's a 50-footer, and I cut the end off of it and attached it right to this top where the fitting is with a hose clamp. And the other end, you can see, goes out into my yard and acts as good fertilizer for the plants. But you can see it in there. And this here pump pumps a whole lot of water per hour. This is a 55-gallon tank here. We've been talking here for a little over a minute and a half, and you can see that this tank is already halfway empty. So within 3 minutes I can drain a 55-gallon tank with this. If there's debris at the bottom, all I do is kind of stir it and swish it toward that opening there, and you can see that the opening is small enough to where most of these, and this is a batch of albino strawberries, folks. This is the grow out of albino strawberries. You can see that those are way too big to fit in there anyway. When I do my fry tanks, my 10-gallon tanks, I am very careful. I pay attention to it and make sure that no fry are getting sucked up in there, because those caverns are big enough for fry to go through. You can see that the sponge filter is clearly there. It's doing well. These are a new one that I found here in Arizona at a retail wholesaler here. Nice, thick, really thick, dense foam. Really liking this. This is rated for a 125-gallon tank there. Really digging those. I've been switching these out as I go along. Really liking those. But anyway, this is not a sponge filter video, it's a water change video. As you can see, I'm down to about 60% now. And when I do water changes, I do a good 70 to 80% on each tank. But you'll see that it's draining out there. And what I use as a water conditioner, it's called Chloramine X. And you can get that at kensfish.com. You can get it at what's that other one in New Jersey? There's another place you can get it at. I can't remember the name of it right now. But you can get them in multiple places. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon and some other places also. That's just what I choose to use. It's a powdered formula. Basically, a half of teaspoon or 1 teaspoon does my 55-gallon tank. So, I mean, it lasts a very long time. My son wants to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, guys. Like I said, not very complex, but that tank is done, so I'm going to have to go. Got to move tanks. But that's how I do water changes, folks. Nothing too complex, nothing crazy. 132 tanks. I can do almost all of them in one day with this system now. All right, folks. Peace.